Hey kids, here's this week's finds. What is it? January 7th, I believe, or 8th, something like that. Not quite sure. New year and trying not to keep track of days. Going by too fast. I'm getting too freaking old. Anyhow, went out today again with Brandon. Went to a junior high. It was built in 1931. Decided we hit the grounds out there, see what we can find. The grounds were not very productive. Found a couple little things. Um, like this bottle cap and glass. I believe this lid and this buckle were all in the junior high grounds. Everything else we found in the curb strips along the road there next to the school. So what I ended up with was looks like a rivet or something of some kind, aluminum, came up really high. Another little cap for something, not sure what it's for. Don't know. Uh, some product made by Coca-Cola for 39 cents and a combination lock face. On down the coins here, I got one Canadian penny. I'll put the date and photos of these coins up after I go by each one of them. And then I've got my three Wheaties that I found. One of them, I believe it's this guy here. That second one, I think, has a roached date on it. I can't get the date, but I'll single them out, and those dates that are there, I'll make sure they're labeled. A couple quarters. Was killing the dimes today. Got a nice stack of dimes today. Listened to a low tone. Finally got me a nickel. Wasn't hitting any nickels. Brandon was with me and he got a couple of them, so he was hitting them pretty good. And then a raft of pennies. Pennies, I was getting all kinds of high tones. They weren't very deep. Only the three wheats were about 6 inches deep each. The other ones were anywhere from surface to about 2 inches. Anyhow, the best find of the day today, for me anyhow, was this little item right here. 1954 license plate tag for Oregon plates. Looked it up on the web to make sure that's what it was. I had a feeling it was, and sure enough, for once, I was correct. So, favorite find so far. Always love to find silver, but historical items, that one and my combat pin are probably my two favorites right there. And that was in the curb strip as well. Just as soon as I got off the grounds, went literally across the sidewalk from that find, I found this. It rang up nice and high. I'm still relearning my E-track because I put the probe on it, and since I put the probe on it, for some reason the tones changed. So my 1147, 1247s, 45s and 47s were, quarters and actually silver at those numbers. It's totally changed. Now I get the 1245s. I'm pulling out clad pennies. 47s are still coming up as quarters, but I'm also getting dimes at 1247. I seen a couple people talk about they're down in the 147, 148s, down in the ones and high numbers, but I'm learning. I'll get it figured out. I'll check with Paul and see what happens. Anyhow, get out there, get hunting, and as soon as I get some more details, I'll let you in on a trip I was kind of invited to on an island where the mayor, who happens to own the island, gave myself and Brandon permission to hunt the entire island. Little Spanish history over 330 years and some pirate ties ought to make it pretty interesting. But we'll talk about that one possibly in another video when I get some more details. Happy hunting. Get out there. Don't care if it's raining. Go find something.